Richard says, I would like to know if it is lawful for a managing agent to take a decision on behalf of a body corporate. No?
Sure. So I remember reading this question. So if there were a couple of things to it that made it sound very interesting. So it was about the authority to act on behalf of a body corporate, right? Now, how does a body corporate get its authority? Now, if you look at like even our company legislation and our sectional title legislation, effectively what we do is you take a group of owners, these group of owners appoint specific representatives that are called trustees, and these trustees meet, make certain decisions, and then are allowed to delegate these decisions onto other service providers. So they would, for example, mandate a managing agent to make certain decisions on their behalf, right? So it kind of works on that level. So owners select trustees, trustees appoint service providers. So can a managing agent take a decision on behalf of the body corporate? Absolutely, that is no question about that. Managing agents do very often make certain decisions. However, within the scope of parameters set by the mandate, they're allowed to make the small little decisions here about what needs to be repaired, or maybe they've got a set mandate on all debts above a certain amount need to get handed over to attorneys. The attorneys are in place. They know that it's just about being handed over. They make the call, they hand it over. The trustees don't have to meet every single time there's a debt above 10,000 Rand to hand over. The next point of the question is without consulting trustees. Now, that's a different question. They're not allowed to make decisions without the trustees knowing about it. The question on when consulting takes place, though, is a completely different question. You can mandate someone 2 years back and set a mandate for the next 3 years, you're going to do A, B, and C. So just because in year 3 you haven't necessarily consulted, it's been something that was already mandated and agreed to, a decision was taken. So yes, if at some point the authority was given, then they continue exercising that authority as long as that authority remains valid. The last question relates to trustees taking decisions on behalf of body corporate. So that's the level I explained about. Owners appoint trustees to make certain decisions. Some decisions have to be made by a vote of owners, right? So you do still have certain decisions that are important enough that require the owner base to make them. But daily operational, the same way that you deal with the shareholders and companies, certain daily operational things have to be dealt with a lot quicker than trying to get 200 people in a room to make a decision about what toilet paper goes in the common area. That is something that normally the trustees are entitled to make a decision on, which they then delegate on to the managing agent that makes the decision for everyone. Hope that covers it.